Now, Cancer, when I did your reading, your yearly reading, the card for this month was the Three of Cups. I see this as a celebratory card. So it looks like you're celebrating with friends here. You might have two other friends here that are willing to celebrate with you. But yeah, it looks like you'd be celebrating this month, something you've achieved. Okay, so we're just going to get the Power Thought as well, using the Power Thought cards by Louise Hay. And we'll see what the Power Thought is to go with this Three of Cups so we can get the idea of what's happening here. All my relationships are harmonious. When we create harmony in our minds and hearts, we will find it in our lives. The inner creates the outer always. So yes, there might not be some harmony. This could be seen as a third party card as well. I don't tend to look at it like that, but with that relationship and harmonious coming out, that could be the issue at the moment. All right, quickly look at the abundance, your abundance for this month. Angels of Abundance. Card for Cancer, please, for June. Sever vows of poverty. Dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Yeah, so it might be time to check in and see your thoughts on money. Do you say to yourself statements like money's the root of all evil or something like that? You need to start to think about money as something that you can use to better yourself and further yourself in the world, and start to envision it teeming into your bank accounts, okay? And health, just before we get into the tarot. Okay, health. Meditation. Dear Archangel Raphael, please meditate with me and guide my mind and body to focus upon peace, health, and wellness. Yes, so if you're finding there's a lot of disharmony in your relationships around you, it's a really good idea if you can get the chance to practice some meditation. There's lots and lots of guided meditations on YouTube that you can just click on and enjoy. So yeah, that might be something you might think about doing in the month of June. Okay, Cancer, let's get into it. Great Spirit, what guidance do you have for the star sign of Cancer, please? What's this Three of Cups about, please? What's going on with Cancer? What's the Three of Cups about, please? Okay, you might be in a position of manifestation. With this card, the Magician has all the four elements at his disposal. The Pentacles, the Cups, the Swords and the Wands here. So passions, thoughts, emotions and finances or worldly situation all under his belt here, and he's able to manifest in this real world. So bringing the energy that he's thinking about and manifesting it down to the planet. Both these cards are very sunny. You could be finding that you are manifesting situations or finances or anything in a very quick rate. The Chariot here. The Chariot is a card of the Major Arcana. It's of moving over land. You could be traveling over land. You could be manifesting travel. You could be also balancing the masculine, feminine side of yourself, or the dark and the light side of yourself, to be able to harness this chariot and move it forward. You are very proud and strong in this. You are guided and you are quite regal. Okay, so both these cards are both major arcana. Big changes happening at a fast rate for you guys. All right, so there's the Three of Cups again. So this seems to be a major theme this month for you guys. And we'll see where else that goes. Eight of Pentacles. You're working very hard on something. You're trying to master your skills. You're trying to get your money in order here. Just check in with yourself, once I said before, and see how you think about money. And try and, if you find that you've got any negative thoughts about money, see if you can try and shift or change that mindset. Once again, there's lots of really positive affirmations and other things on YouTube you can click on and have a look to help with your motivation and your positivity around money there. Okay, so under the Three of Cups here, we have the Four of Wands. So this is involving, it could be seen as a marriage card, the Four of Wands. This could be seen as a marriage little altar thing here. It's also, once again, another celebratory card, sorry. People are celebrating in the background. Everybody's happy and sunny. So you guys could be celebrating really hard this month, success in work. Okay. Let's see where else to go. Yes, you're going to have huge success in work. Nine of Pentacles, yes. Individual person who's got their money, their clothing, their house, everything sorted. They've got everything on track. They can look after themselves beautifully. And look, she is absolutely gorgeous. She's looking after herself absolutely beautifully there. So yeah, it looks like you guys are sorting out your finances and getting on top of it all this month. If you're not in that Nine of Pentacles state, I think by the end of the month, you're going to be starting to see some huge improvements in your finances. Keep at it. And you're certainly going to have something to celebrate. Okay. Yes, you're going to be the Queen of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with, there's a lot of earth in here, lots of pentacles. So you could be dealing with earth signs, female earth signs here. But no, I don't see this as you. I actually see you guys are working really hard on your finances. You may have had some trouble with your relationships here, but I think once you get your finances in order, you take some time for yourself, you check in with yourself, see how you're feeling about the money, see how you're feeling about your relationships. I think you'll find that things aren't as bad as they seem on the surface at the moment. Okay, and just the last card to clarify here. Yeah, so you've got a really passionate inspiration here to get this finances going. You've also got a passionate, you also would like to, if this is an individual in your life, you'd like to have a passionate new start with this Queen of Pentacles here. Now, earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It looks like it's going to be huge successful from this reading. There's going to be lots to celebrate. There's going to be happy home and friends and drinks and laughs, lots of money. It's all looking really good for you. All right. We'll just see if there's any love blocks to go along with this, because the harmonious relationship card popped out. So we'll see what that's about. Great reading, Cancer. All right. Are there any love blocks for Cancer for June? Yeah, it looks like you guys are on track. As I said, if you find your money's not where it should be, keep on going, keep on working hard at what you're doing. Rest, relax. If you're finding relationships are affecting your ability to work here, I think it's, you just need to keep on focusing on your finances as well. But yeah, I think once you get yourself all sorted out, I think your other relationships around you are going to even out a bit. Thank you very much. 2 love blocks. All right. Beautiful cards. I love these. Forgive. Forgiveness will free your heart. Okay, so we're looking at the other side of the story, another story here that could be affecting some of you Cancers. Not all, but some of you. You could have found that your love interest was partying too hard, or maybe you might have been, and this has been affecting your work-life balance. But yeah, we'll just read this one as well. Heaven on earth, understand the miracle of living now. Yeah, so enjoy absolutely every moment of your life if you can. Check in with yourself. Enjoy every moment. It looks like you're going to be ended up celebrating with a group of lovely people here. Wonderful people, lots of friends, okay? If you find that your relationships aren't too harmonious, it might be time to start to forgive yourself and or others. To set yourself free here, to set your own heart free, okay? And when I say forgive, I mean, it's not accepting if you've had really horrible things happen to you. It's not accepting really horrible things. It's just releasing the situation, forgiving yourself for being stuck in it if that's your scenario. But no, I think your relationships are going to be sorting themselves out by the end of this month. And look, if you don't end up in the relationship with the person of interest here, you're going to be very well off financially by yourself anyway. You're going to be set up anyway. So, and you're going to be working hard. Okay, Cancer? Yeah, all right. And I think I'm just going to pull another card here and see. I'm going to use the Sacred Spirit reading cards here and just to flesh out a bit more of the story here. Okay. What guidance do we have for the star sign of Cancer, please? Yeah, well, I've still got two stories from this. There's one where you might be having a disharmonious relationship due to partying or third-party situations, or there's the other one where you're making good money and you're celebrating. If it is a third-party situation, forgive yourself, forgive the situation and move on. You're going to be fine. All right. Let's see. What have we got? Energy signature. The past is in the present. Yeah, so you might be really consciously really thinking about past relationships, past failed relationships. This could be affecting your work. This could be affecting your friendships. It might be time to check in with yourself on how you feel about that, where it's coming from. Maybe do some meditations on release and letting go. Working with your energies, working with your chakra system, running through your body, see if you can start to energize yourself again. Get your energy maybe back into your head and less into maybe a sore, broken heart that might be here, so you can actually get up, use your hands and start to move forward. So yes, it does look like you're very, could be very reminiscent of the past at the moment. So yeah, I think there's nothing we can do to change the past as much as we'd like to in certain situations. The only thing we can do about how we relate to the past is how we see it. So yeah, if you're finding that it's becoming, it's affecting everything in your life, your current relationships, your finances and everything like that, it might be time to pull your energy back from that situation just for a little while. Just a tiny bit, just so you can meditate, get your energy levels back up. And I think once you end up doing that, everything is going to fall into alignment. You're going to find that your relationships around you start to become more harmonious. You're going to find your money is going to get good. Yeah, so wonderful reading, Cancer. I'm wishing you all the best with this. So if you'd like to like, subscribe and hit that bell button if you want to get informed of any new videos I post. And bye for now.